Hello, Mr. Jason.
Yes, fine, thank you, Mr. Kimtai.
Yes.
Yes.
How are you?
Pleasure to meet you. I'm very fine.
Wow.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
So I've come to visit you today.
Welcome.
Know more about Bekamo.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
And I believe that everything is in place.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Welcome.
Thank you so
Welcome
much.
to the office.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, our viewers, welcome to Bekamo TV. Today we are going to have a wonderful session. One of us who happens to work in this school, that is Bekamo School. And I believe that in this interview you're going to learn more about Bekamo. You're going to know how you can subscribe to this school. You can know how you can refer any planner from wherever you are to this school. What is your name, sir?
My name is Jason Domujogu, and I am proud to be a Kenyan, and also to be working here. I am the school head teacher, and I came here back 2018, and I am proud to be here. I started as a classroom teacher. I went and became the deputy head teacher, and now I am the head teacher.
Wow.
So it has been a long way, but up to this far, I am happy. I praise God for that, because it has not taken my powers, but the Lord's power.
Somebody's asking, by then I should go up. Where is the location of this school?
Okay.
How did it come about? Maybe the history, just a brief history, and yes, and the
Okay.
location of the school.
Okay. Bekamo Academy is a private school located within Nyahururu Nyeri Highway, just about 50 meters from the highway. We are located at a place called Weumeridia, that is in Laikipia County, Laikipia Central, and we are at the far end, because just neighboring us here, it is Nyandarua County. Bekamo started in year 2004, and it was started by our director, who is Madam Cecilia Nyawira Gekadi, a long-serving teacher, and because she saw the need of the community, she started a school as a way of just giving back to the society. And we are proud of that. It has been there. It started all the way from PP pre-group and all the way to standard 8. So currently we are in the 19th year of service. Yeah.
Wow, wonderful. I know some people who are watching us live here from Bekamo. They have been watching other videos in Bekamo TV, and they are wondering, is this school a boarding, mix? Maybe what is the mode of operation in terms of mix day?
Okay.
Girls peke yake ama it's mixed? Yes.
Okay. As I have said, Bekamo is a private school. It is a boarding day school. We have boarders from all classes. Currently previously in the 844, our grade 7 and 8 were all boarders. But with the new system of education, it is not compulsory for grade 7 to be boarders, but for grade 8, they are boarders. All of them are boarders. Then we also have other boarders from different classes, all the way from nursery school, all the way to standard 8. So you can be surprised, Mr. Kintai, to find that we even have nursery school children who are boarders in our school, and we are able to have them here, to take care of them, and we cannot complain. We have almost 250 boarders with us in school, and then the day scholars, a total population of about 800 plus learners. Yes, and also it's good also to tell you that these learners are not just from within. We have learners from abroad, because we have learners from Tanzania, we have learners from South Sudan, and parts of Kenya. So it is not just a school, but an international school. Yeah, because you find that some of the time is when these learners come. For example, the ones we have from South Sudan, in their country they don't know Kiswahili. But once they come to Kenya, Kiswahili is part of our language. So they learn, and by the time they live here, they know Kiswahili, they can speak Kiswahili, they can write Kiswahili, and we are proud of that. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Now, being a teacher,
Yes.
of course, how can you compare between public school and private school? How can you compare between the two?
Okay, that's good. But before I compare, it is also good to say that public schools are good, because that is where we were brought. We did not go to private school. I myself, all the way from primary, I have been in public schools, and I know they do work. But for sure, when it comes to comparison, I cannot compare the two, because you find that private schools are far much ahead. Because more so when you hear that our school is a boarding school, so we have more time than in public school. So most of the time is when we find that even at night we have studies.
While viewing us, by the way, in Bekamo, do you have activities apart from, of course, main thing that has brought us here, it is education?
Okay.
Do you have maybe clubs, music? Yes, do you have those maybe co-curriculum activities?
Okay, thank you. That's a good question. Yeah, apart from the main issue, which is education, we also have co-curricular activities in our school. We have different clubs. We have music club, we have computer club, we have young farmers club, science club, scouts, and which are functional. Because, for example, this year we had attended the music festivals, of which we are also going to the nationals for the second time. Last year we went all the way to the nationals in Kisumu, and this time we are going to the nationals that will be held in Dedan Kimathi, Nyeri. So music is one of the club that we have that does very well. We also have scouts, and it is good to say that our scouts are good, and most we are even invited during the public ceremonies, maybe to hoist the flag. Yeah, then we have as I have said, we have the young farmers club with us, which is currently doing well in the school. They have a farm where they do different agricultural activities. We have reared chicken in school, we have reared rabbits in school, and all these are source of income to our school, because if we happen to sell them, we can get something from that. Yeah, so we have active clubs, and we are happy about it. Yeah, and the journalism class with us, and I am happy because as we are speaking, this is one of the Bekamo clubs, which is journalism club, and I am happy because we can be seen all over the world. So that is also another good thing. Number two, we have a teacher who facilitates sign language. So when it comes to grade 3, 4, 5, and 6, we have sign language. So these learners can be able to communicate using gestures from a trained personnel. Yeah, so we are proud to have all those clubs that are part of our learning. Yes.
Wow. Nice to hear that, and of course I believe that currently in Kenya, remember you are watching us live from Kenya, and of course there is another curriculum that has just been scrapped recently, that is 844 system. So I know we are asking ourselves, how is CBC, competency based curriculum, is being implemented over here? Maybe you can just give us a brief statement in terms of how CBC is being implemented.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. As you have just said that currently we have two curriculums ongoing, because we have the 844, which is being phased out, and we have our class 8 under that. Then all the way from grade 1 to grade 7, we have the CBC. And I am proud to say that CBC in Bekamo is one of the things that we have come to embrace. Even though it might be having some challenges, to me, I think, and I can say that CBC is more better than 844 system of learning, because you find that with the CBC, learners are able to express themselves. Learners are able to, they are so much outgoing compared to the 844. Most of the 844 was all about teaching. It was all about teacher-centered. But you come to CBC, you find that there is socialization. The learners are able to express themselves well. And to me, I support CBC because since it was introduced in Kenya, I have seen Bekamo grow by use of CBC. Because just as you can see in front of me here, I have a modified item, and this is a product of CBC.
Wow.
And we are happy for that, and other things that are here. So I am very happy because with the CBC, even though you are not good in academics, you cannot just go astray, because you can venture in one of the areas, and which will give you something at the end of the day. So CBC is good. Just if the government, as it is continuing to do, it just look at the major problems that are affecting the school, but the system itself, if well taken off, it is a good one. Yeah, so in Bekamo, we are proud of it. Yeah.
Wow. Remember, you're watching Bekamo TV. Our motto always is be thorough and complete. Now, of course, there is a parent, one of the parents outside there is asking him or herself, by the way, my child has completed other grades, and I want probably him or her to join Bekamo. Do you have junior secondary?
Yes.
Yes, school.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good question. In Bekamo, we have junior secondary school. Currently, the grade 7, and we have a total of about 60 learners in JSS, and in 2 streams, and we are still enrolling others. So if you have a child there and you would like to take him or her to our school, especially in CBC, the chance is there. You are welcome. Yeah.
Wow. I know there is a parent outside there, and he's asking, by the way, how can you assure us the security of my maybe of my child, my boy, my girl? What maybe the security part?
Okay.
It's very far, maybe at Sudan, maybe USA. Yes.
Yeah. This is an international school, so they might be asking themselves those questions. Okay. About the security of the school, let me say that Bekamo is secure, and having been here for those years, I can ascertain that for sure Bekamo is under safe security, because also we have soldiers or the watchmen who guard our school at night and also during the day. When you give us these children, I have said some of them are as young as 4 years, and they are boarding. And you might be wondering, how do you make them that they are safe? And I have just said that Bekamo is near a highway, and also it is just within a small town of Uyumir area. And so when it comes to security purposes, at night we have the aunties with us here in school who take care of these children. And each and every day there must be an auntie who takes care of the child. The matron, the school matron, the dorm captains, that is the dorm master and the dorm mistress. They are within the school compound, and I myself, the head teacher, I am always here 24/7 because I reside in the school compound. So I can assure you that there is safe security in and out of class. Yeah.
Nice. So of course, maybe somebody's asking.
Yes.
You've been talking about the series of question and how is everything. Maybe the of course the main thing that we are here, it is education.
Yes.
They are asking about the performance.
Okay.
How has been the performance in the past years? And there's a parent over there is wondering, how is the performance?
Okay, that's a good question, because the bone of contention as to why we are here is education. Unlike other things that we are doing, what makes learners or parents bring the learners here is our good performance, because I may say it is a good performance. We might not be at the far peak, but we are doing well, because over the last 18 years we have been doing KCPs, and we have been one of the best performing schools within Laikipia Central, in Laikipia County, and more so, come last year, we were position 2 in Laikipia Central, out of about 78 schools. So if we go to Laikipia County, probably we just are the top 10. So we are happy, because last year we had a mini score of 330,
Ah.
and we had 93 candidates.
Wow, nice.
And all these candidates are from different abilities. We had weak learners with 100s, that is time takers with 100, and the top ones. So we can say that the Bekamo is a performing school, and people can ascertain that we do work, and we do work without getting tired for the betterment of our learners. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
good to hear that, and I know you are learning something about Bekamo.
Exactly.
Maybe just in brief, you tell us maybe the upcoming activities that is ahead of us, being of course understanding that of course this is the last term
Yeah.
that is just ending, and the
Yes.
learners have just gone today, others went to home
Yes.
yesterday.
Yeah.
What are the upcoming activities, maybe to help our viewers know and to be able to know how they can maybe come for in admission, etc.
Okay. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Kintai. Uh, as I have said that we have just break for mid-term for holiday, that is August holiday. It was the longest term indeed of 14 weeks, and now we have gone home. Not really to relax, but to refresh, because even though we have gone home, our learners have carried a lot of homework for them to do even when they are at home. And most it is good to report that even with our current standard 8, we have even introduced online learning, because even while at home, we shall be learning. Because while home, they shall be doing homework, they shall be sending us via WhatsApp, we mark, and then we reply to them via WhatsApp. So you can see, even though we have break for holiday, still we are learning, because we want these learners to be engaged in all that they do. But then I have said that Bekamo is a school that is developing really, and even though we have closed, or even though we have gone home, the Bekamo is never closed. Whatever come, Bekamo is always on and leading. The gates are always open for any visitor who wants to visit us. More so, it's good to say that during holidays and also during the term, we have the interviews, and these interviews do occur or do happen each and every day, from Monday to Friday, apart from weekends and public holidays. So once you come to the school, anytime, you'll meet a teacher who is in charge. The secretary is in the school, the head teacher in the school, the manager, and also the director. So always we are here for you, and as I have said, we do have interviews in all levels, but it is good to report to Mr. Kintai. These interviews are not meant uh, to make sure that we don't enroll these learners. I have said Bekamo, we have all learners from all over the country. So the purpose of these interviews is just for placement purposes, not meant maybe to disqualify a learner because he or she is not able to do something. It is also good to have a report, so that when the child is enrolled, I may be able to tell the teacher that this learner has come from a certain school, he is good in English, he is poor in English, so we as the teachers, we can be able to know where to start. So even though you bring a child here for interview, if he fails, we are not going to send you back, because that is why we are here to impart knowledge. So it is just meant for placement, and during the interview, you are just required to carry with you the stationaries, that is the pens and the rubbers, and maybe we also charge 500 shillings to cater for that interview. Yes, which is paid during the interview day. Then from there, once you are done with the interview, we give you what you require, the fees, which is a good fees, because even though it is an international school, as I have said, I think it is everybody can afford to bring a child to our school, because once you come, we are going to give you the fees pro forma, and we can also explain each and everything that you want to us, because I have said that Bekamo, we don't hide everything.
Sure.
Yes, as you have just heard that our motto is be thorough and complete. So we are thorough in everything, and we are complete in anything. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, so that is what that is happening currently. You had asked me also another question, what we are expecting. We are almost winding up, because we shall be having that term. We shall be resuming to school on 28th of August, it's just a short holiday of 2 weeks and a half. Then after we resume, as we all know that we shall be having national examinations. We shall be having KCPE with us, and also the KIPSIA national assessment for grade 6. We should be starting, both of them, they will be starting on 30th October this year. So it will be a term full of beehive of activities here and there, because we want, as the 844 is phased out, we leave a good legacy. That it will be said that whenever 844 was there, whenever there was ranking, Bekamo was one of the best schools, and therefore we promise to remain the best school. And I know even our teachers, we are ready for the third term, so that we work and we achieve our target. Yes.
Now, Mr. Jason, their parents over there
Yes.
are asking themselves, maybe, of course, not even asking really, but what can they, through this interview,
Yeah.
I know we have asked a lot of questions. What is that thing that maybe probably wanted to add, and you can tell to that parent who is watching us?
Okay.
Any additional thing to that parent?
Thank you so much. It is good to encourage our parents outside there that these learners are a gift from God, and there is nothing good like having a child with you, no matter how she is. The Bible tells us that we are all created in the image and likeness of God. So no matter the situation your child is in, no matter the problems that are facing us outside, it is good. And the only thing that we can give to our children, it is just education. And if you choose Bekamo, you choose the best place to be. And we as teachers here, I and the management, the administration, we always know that in the book of Colossians, there is a verse that says, in whatever you do work on it as if you are working for God, but not for people. We know nobody can pay a teacher, because we have said we commit ourselves to be here. I have even sacrificed myself to be in the school all over my life for these learners. So we work knowing that there is God in heaven who will reward us. And once we do good, the goodness will come to us one day. So to you parents, I encourage you. So give us your child, and we shall give you a person who will help you in future. We are going to mold the behavior. We are going to impart knowledge to that boy or child, and for sure you will not regret. Yeah, you will be happy by the end of the day. Yeah, so welcome to our school.
So maybe, Mr. Jason, you can, there's somebody who is asking, how can we reach you as Bekamo? How can we reach? Maybe you can tell them how can they reach us.
Okay. Yes. Okay, thank you. Our viewers, you can reach Bekamo through our school director's phone number, 0722 444 831. That is Madam Gekandi. You can also reach Bekamo through I myself, Mr. Jason Jogu, 0707 714 247. And also you can visit our school, which is just located along Nyahururu Nyeri Highway at a place called Weumereria. You'll just see a signboard written Bekamo Academy, and once you have just alighted, it is just 50 meters from the road. So welcome to Bekamo, and welcome our viewers. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Nice. Anajua mtoto wako hapo, mtoto mdogo anashangaa ni nini inaendelea. Mtoto mdogo, when I grow up I would like to be somebody. I want to be somebody. Ama sijui unataka aje. Maybe one day when I grow up I would like to be a parent. When I grow, what do you want to be? So ensure that you, of course, you subscribe to this channel, and of course I believe that your life is not going to be just the same. You're going to add something, the information, to your life, and you're going to be complete wherever you are. And even as you, more so when you join us, it will really help you to be sharpened to be the person whom you want to be in future. I remember, of course, our viewers, this is Bekamo TV. My name is Mr. Kim Tai. It happens that I will teach also here as a mathematics teacher, and of course also science. And more so, tunashukuru Mungu sana. We thank God because of this far. It's all about the hands of God. And even our motto, be thorough and complete, is captured in the book of 2 Timothy 3:16-17, that all scriptures are God breathed, and it's meant, of course, for teaching, reproof, rebuking, and training the man of God, so that he'll be thoroughly and complete in everything that he does. So this school is really good school to impress, and I believe everything is going to be well with us. So remember to subscribe, like, and share also to your friends. Bye bye.